Girl Thursday. We made it, y'all. DJ Khaled voice. Another one. Your girl Frankie Robinson was popping. Tonight is a very special edition of Thick Girl Thursday. Yep. Because we are finishing out our month with breast cancer awareness month. With a very special guest. She is amazing. I think she is amazing. Y'all are in for a treat. Man, women, we are so resilient. And here she comes. Hey, beautiful.
Hey, honey.
How are you?
I'm finding you.
So,
Hi, everyone. Hi.
yes, check this out, Chicago. So, we are finishing out the month of October. This is the last Thursday in the month of October, and I've been doing Thick Girl Thursday, a special edition. Hey, the Jerk Pit. And I've been highlighting some what I like to call superheroes, man, because that's exactly what you ladies are. And even I got some contest entries from men too, because a lot of people don't know that breast cancer awareness, it affects men and women.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, and I did a contest too, and I'll be announcing the winner after I talk to this special, beautiful woman. Y'all, this is Lisa. I call her Double L. This is my girl, Double L. This is Lisa L. Not gonna get all your business away. And she's from the south side of Chicago. And when she first DM'd me her story, I was like, this woman is amazing. But she made me privy to something the other day that I didn't even know about, and something that you did that was so amazing. We're going to talk about that in 1 minute. But girl, that made me be like, what? I had to tell her yesterday, day before yesterday, I talked to her. I was like, don't talk. Don't tell me nothing because I don't want to know. I want to be
Right.
right in the moment when you tell me everything. Her story is so compelling, Chicago. Man, this is crazy. So Lisa,
Hi.
who is a single mom and a superhero, and you have been battling breast cancers for how long? Well, you fought the fight and you won, but what age were you first diagnosed, and how did you find out?
Okay, well, in 2009, I had my son, and I was going to like the little, neighborhood clinics, and the doctor who I was going to, he was like an older doctor. So, I feel when they get old, they don't know what they're doing. So after I had my son, my breast was okay. I had him in 2009. So maybe like 2010, I'm like, damn, why my breast still, I didn't pump the milk out, when I before the hospital, I pumped the milk out, and it was like it went down, and then it's like it went back up. And I'm just like, something ain't seeming right. But even though I had the cancer was going through my family because my aunties, great aunties, and I'm had it, and they passed from it too. So
Mm.
I'm like, okay. So I was like asking my auntie all type of questions. I'm like, what, how did you know that you had cancer? Like, what was the cause and what was the result? So she was getting to tell me like, well, it's not really like, you can't really tell. It's just like when you got lumps in your breast and then you go get a mammogram and all that. So that's when they had found. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I talked to my grandmama. I'm like, Grandma, I say, something just ain't sitting with me right. And she was like, what's wrong? I'm like, it's not, something ain't right. I'm like, I know my breast, it's supposed to be big, but not this damn big. So she was like, well, you talk to your doctor? I said, nah. I'm like, I'm going to go to the doctor. So I had just waited I just let a whole another year pass by. So I'm like, fuck it. It ain't that serious. I'm like, I'm just going to wait. So here come maybe, I want to say, because my back was always hurting too. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to wait. I'm going to go on and get up and go. So I went to my doctor. This was like in 2013. I'm like, I'm going to go to my doctor. So I went to my doctor. So I get to tell him, like, my breast getting big, and is this don't feel right? I'm like, my titties heavy. And he was like, oh, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. Mm-mm.
Mm.
I had did research on my own. I'm like, I'm finna find another clinic, another doctor, because this just ain't right. So that's when I end up going to University of Illinois out there out west on Taylor and Woods. So I had ended up going there. I'm like, you know, I'm on HMO. I don't know if I can afford the doctor, but you know, I'm gonna just
I
go and
was
get
just
started.
talking about that.
So I'm
Hmm.
like, okay. So I went up in. I saw to I had got me a new doctor and everything. So I was just telling them, I'm like, you know, I've been like since 2009, my breasts like it go up and it go down, and I'm looking like it wasn't just I'm small, so it wasn't looking right on my body. So I went to the window doctor, talked to them, whatever. So they was like, have you ever had breast cancer? Or I'm like, no, you know, I'm like, no. I'm like, my auntie them, you know, my great auntie them had it, and you know, they passed from it. So she
Right.
was like, well, we're gonna do a mammogram. Now I'm like, a mammogram? I'm too old for I mean, I'm too young for a mammogram now. So they was like, yeah, we just gonna do a mammogram. So I'm like, okay. So I was going back and forth to the doctor. Now here comes 2015 come. I'm going back and forth to the doctor. Like, I'm just like, wait a minute. I'm
And that
thinking,
was 6 years after you first felt something.
yeah,
5 years after you first felt something.
yeah,
Okay.
fine. So I'm like, I'm going back and forth to the doctor. I'm like, wait, why do they keep having me come do all these, you know, tests and stuff like that? And so so that's when they was like, well, you got to try. Now we got to let you go see a specialist. I'm like, you know what? Just tell me. Don't just keep having me go do tests and beat around the bush. Just tell me, like, what's up? You know, I can understand. I can take it. So they was like, well, we wanted you after took the mammogram. After the mammogram came back, they found tumors in my breast.
Mm.
So the tumors, it wasn't as bad how I was thought it was gonna be bad. So so I did the surgery. I did the surgery. They removed the tumors, and it was just like that year went back. Was what 2016? I went to go get a checkup, and whatever tumor that was, I guess they didn't get out. That's when they was like, it's cancer, and I'm like, wait, what? So the doctor was like, well, good thing you came back and did your checkup, because you know people don't go back and do checkups. They just like, oh, ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm good. So when I went back and gave the checkup, it was the cancer was there. And this time he was like, lucky I really came back, because I didn't have to do chemo. I didn't have to do none of that. He was like, what you want to do? I said, man, just take them. Take them off. Take them off. He was like, you sure? I'm like, if I don't want to put myself through all that. I've seen family members. I've seen my friend go through it. And
Right, because your friend passed away, right?
yeah, she did. Yeah, she passed away. Yeah, she passed away. And they was like telling me, like, after I'll be honest, that was the worst in my life, going through surgery again. Like, I lost a lot of blood, and they had to put blood, blood back, shoe blood back in me. But
You had to have a blood transfusion.
yeah, I had to have like 7 of them. So it was just like, took the breast away was a good thing, but it took a lot of my strength away too.
Wow.
It took a lot of my strength away. And I have my days and my moments where I be like, damn, she got a nice shirt on. I just, it's like a womanhood that's gone, but it's a good thing that it's gone though. So I ain't got to worry about it coming back nowhere else, or me trying to fight it, or nothing. But I do have, like, people don't understand, I do have my days where I be like, damn, I can't wear this, or I can't put this on. And I don't know. It's just, and when I put that picture up and I sent it to you, the picture with me without a shirt on, and a lot of women was like telling me, like, you strong, how you do it. Like, I just got that, like, I got that spirit in my heart that, like, I be down a lot, but but I got my kids and then my support system with my friends and my mama. It be keeping me lifted up. But I want to put this on my worst enemy, like on nobody. Like I be trying to tell people, like, if you feel like my cousin was like, she feel like, oh, I got a lump. I say, if you feel that, go to the doctor, because you, as Black, we wait too late. We wait too late. And when we wait too late, it be like nothing, like it be the end of it. It be the end. And we get the sad news and bad news. But where you feel like something wrong with your body, just go check it out. It can be a little pain. That little pain can come to something that's real big. And when I be putting, like, I take a lot of pictures and I post my pictures up, because there's a lot of women out here that's finding and still, or passed away from it, and they feel like they ain't beautiful. I go through my moments, but I keep a smile on my face. I be like, shit, I'm pretty. I take a lot of pictures because I'm glad I'm here. What if I wasn't here? What if I didn't make it on the table? What if I would have waited too late and it would have been over with? It would have spread it, or anything, just anything. And I'm young, like I'm 32, this young to even have it. And that's why I just say it, like, sometimes age don't, that age ain't, it don't matter about your age. You can be born with it. And I just be like talking to a lot of people, like a lot of women, and they be just like, you inspire me. I look at your page every day just because I know who you is. You just strong. And I'm really is strong. Like, I have my days that I just be want to break down. It's like I'm celebrating the life of me being here, the life of being it. But also I'm celebrating, like, I lost a friend, a sister to it, a great auntie that they can't come back. And that's why I be like, I take stuff like this, like, I take it real serious. Like, when I want to say me, like, oh, this and that, like, no, just go to the doctor, because we always wait late for everything. Thank you.
Oh man, I'm trying not to cry. I've been crying all day, actually. Today was an emotional day for me. I laid my god sister to rest, so
No, I'm
I've been,
sorry for that.
that's okay. I've been trying not to cry. I've been crying all day. But this story is, I cry because I feel your pain as far as you feeling as though you have been robbed of something. But I also cry tears of joy because you're still here to tell your story. And like you said, your friend is no longer here, but you surviving and struggling and fighting the fight for her and so many other women. I didn't get that picture.
I did. I
I
sent
didn't get that picture because I would have posted that picture today.
I
I would have
sent it
I would have posted
that
that
was the
picture
first picture I
today.
sent. That was
Send
the
me the
first
picture.
picture.
If you guys might not know what she's talking about, but she posted a picture of her uh topless
Yeah.
and showed her scars and showed everything. And to me, I just felt like that was the most bravest, courageous thing that anybody could ever do. Like, I don't know, and social media today, the criticism that people are so cruel, period. But social media is a force or a vessel for people who don't have a voice to have one, or people who should not have a voice to have one.
Right.
And so for you to put yourself, excuse me, on the line like that, and to just bear it all, literally and figuratively, and to show yourself and, strip yourself down like that, you one of the bravest people I know. You one of the strongest people I know. I think you are so beautiful and
Thank
so amazing. You are what women need. Anybody that's fighting this fight, you got daughters.
I got a daughter, yeah.
I'm sure your daughter looks at you and you are her superhero. And if she don't understand it now, she will one day.
Mm-hmm.
She will one day because you have, thank you to Jerk Pit. My girl Ebony just said that you were courageous. She is a breast cancer survivor too. She had both of her she had a double mastectomy too.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and she was on here last week. And women like you, man, it's let me tell you something about women, especially Black women. We some of the most strongest, amazing women on this planet. We make the world go round. And when your daughter gets old enough, she's gonna realize how much of an amazing woman that you are, and what you gave to society. Like your gift that you gave back to young Black women. And like you said, early detection, you waited 5 years. You waited 5 years. You just kept thinking, oh, it's no big deal. Oh, it's gonna be okay. Oh, and you waited 5 years. What is the importance to you of early detection?
Well, I should have been. I should have just when I got found out. I should have just jumped on it though and started waiting. I should have, but we be having that second thought, that second opinion.
So if you know somebody, if somebody is listening right now and they might feel something, what would be the best thing for them to do?
Go see their doctor. Go to the doctor. Go to the doctor. Because now the mammograms, it don't even care about your age no more. Because
No.
it's at risk of breast cancer, and it's just taking over Black women's. I ain't gonna say Black women's period. So I was young when I took my mammogram. I'm on the table like, what the fuck? What is this? But yeah, you feel anything, you feel a lump or anything, because we know our body. We know when our body ain't right.
Yep.
We
You
know when
know
our
your
body ain't
body.
right.
That's why
So
when the doctor told you, oh, it ain't nothing, you was like, wait a minute, what?
yeah, that's
It's
I'm like, hold on, you
it's
got to retire.
something.
You done birthed me, so it sounds you to retire because you don't know, it sounds you to retire.
You
But
say
yeah, so
all this baseball. You don't know what you
right. But yeah, if women feel they have a lump or anything, just still go. I feel like still go to the doctor. Like the doctor can tell. The doctor got the last say so. And also that doctor probably don't know what he's talking about. Go to another doctor, and
get a
still
second opinion.
yeah.
I've heard that. I've heard so many women with breast cancer or who have fought breast cancer to say all the time, if you don't feel right still about something, get a second opinion. I think that's another key factor that people need to know, that pay attention to your body. And if the doctor is telling you something that's not right, then
Mhm.
get a second opinion.
Yeah, that's all you could do.
Well, um, you have been breast cancer free for how long now?
3 years now.
Yeah.
3 years. 3 long years.
Yeah.
3 long years. And I like my friend came to me what maybe I want to say a month ago, and she was like, "Have you feel somebody want to pay for you some implants?" So I thought about it real long. I'm like, "Yeah, I want it," but now I just look at it like I'm good. I don't want it. I'm good. I'm good because it could be gone for 3 years, but it can. I'm good. No.
We ain't gonna speak on that. But I understand where you coming from, because just like I was talking about with Ebony, she got reconstructive surgery on her breast and it
Mhm.
did come back.
Yeah,
But we're not
that's
gonna
what happened.
speak that into your life. You are healed. It's already done.
Yeah.
It's already done. And real quick, I gotta shout out my girl. Hey, Dot. Hey, Dorothy. Miss Nunu. She's so amazing and courageous. Y'all, that's your bestie. Listen, she was one of the best Thick Girl Thursday, if not the best Thick Girl Thursday that I've had. I've been doing it for a little over a year now, a year and maybe 3 months. Her story was so compelling. Your story is so compelling. Y'all a brave ass little crew. Y'all some badass. Y'all bad, man. Can't nobody, y'all unwinnable. You understand me?
Mhm.
Y'all bad. Y'all bad, man. She is fighting to walk again. She is paralyzed right now from being a victim of gun violence, but she fought her way through it all. She wasn't even expected to live. She probably about to walk again in the next year or two. I'm claiming it.
Oh yeah, you know
And
she definitely is. Yes.
she definitely gonna be walking because she
Yes.
gotta show that little ass, you know what I'm saying? Strut
Yeah.
around again with her little fine butt.
Yeah.
So it's gonna happen. Man, y'all are so amazing and so courageous. It's just it's y'all are amazing. And so when you first um went into my DMs, I saw your story, but I didn't I get so many DMs that I couldn't find you at first. I was looking, I'm like scrolling, I'm like, man, I knew I should have screenshot her. Most of the time if I see something in my DMs because I get so many, I'll screenshot it.
Right.
And then I'll be able to come back and find the person. But I could not find you for nothing. And then you hit me. And what was my response? I was like, I was just about to send this to you
Yes.
about the contest because I wanted you to enter the contest. But not only did I want you to enter it, somebody came in my DMs and entered you on your behalf. One of your friends came and entered you and told about your story, told your plight, how you were a single mom, how you had beat breast cancer, how you are amazing and you are a warrior and a survivor and like strong and strong-willed and a great mom. I mean, they just really rolled for you. You got some good friends. You got some good people in your corner who love you, and you so worthy of being loved. You are so amazing. God loves you so much. And when I read your story and I thought about it and I was doing this contest, I couldn't think of nobody else that I wanted to win it but you. You are the winner tonight.
Oh.
And that's why I wanted you. See, originally the plan was for me to have the winner come on and talk about this story, but I already knew that I wanted you to be my winner because out of everybody's story, I felt like yours, and there's some amazing stories out there. Thank you to everybody who went on and tried to qualify for the contest to win and, you know, created an entry. The stories were amazing. My man, Twan Gibbs, shouts out to Tifa who, you know, wanted to Twan Gas who wanted to put her husband Twan Gas on. He is fighting breast cancer and has been fighting it. And it was so many stories, but when I found out that you posted a picture of you topless, like, man, that to me, exactly. Somebody in the comments said hard body. Hard body. That right there, that right there to me spoke volumes. Like I couldn't believe how courageous you were. And nobody else deserved this. You deserve to be congratulated. You deserve to be saluted. You deserve to be celebrated. You are amazing. I'm about to cry again. You are amazing. So tonight you have won a 12-inch, 12 or 14-inch lace front um unit courtesy of my girl Just Meek Extensions. You want a 30-minute session with Leaf Therapy, who they specialize in CBD products. They do massages. They have amazing products. Black owned female business. You guys, please check them out. They do amazing, wonderful massages. They're called Leaf Therapy. I'm going to post them again. They're on my flyer on the page, but I'm going to post them again. And she was so wonderful to donate. You know, everybody donated something. She gave a 30-minute massage session with you, and you get to pick one of her products. And she says that a lot of people who have cancer, they love her Epsom salts, her bath salt.
Okay.
So I'm suggesting that. But you won that. So you want a 30-minute session with that. You got a customized unit from Just Meek Extensions. And you also got dinner courtesy of the Jerk Pit. Thank you, Ebony, so much. Thanks, you you're a single mom, and I'm pretty sure you get tired of cooking. So you can fix their ass some hot dogs and noodles that night, and you can go ahead and enjoy you some dinner from the jerk pit. And it's fine. They got Jamaican soul food. They got oxtail. Now I gotta
Oh,
put on my Caribbean voice. Them have oxtail. Them have jerk chicken. Them have stewed chicken. Them have fish. Them have shrimp. Them have it all. Them have macaroni and cheese, cabbage, rice and peas, sorrel, pineapple and ginger, or everything. They got it.
right. Oh,
So yes, in Evanston, black owned. These are all black owned businesses, man. We salute you. Thank you so much for bearing literally it all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody
welcome.
who participated in this. Thank you, you guys, for being so wonderful in the comments and being so attentive and to being so supportive. And thank you to my station for allowing me to do something like this. I did this on my own. This is something that I just started doing. Um, and, you know, this was just my way that I wanted to give back.
Right.
God is good to me. You know what I mean? God is really good to me. And I had a scare a few years ago, back in 2018. Well, it was, yeah, back in 2018, 2018 or 2017. Getting old. 2017. They found a lump in my breast. But come to find out, it was just tissue. And it's still there. So I still have to go get checked. I actually
Right.
am due to get checked. I go for a mammogram next week. Yeah. So, ladies, please get your mammograms. If you feel something, if you see something, say something. Don't stop with those self breast examinations. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
No.
Um, Go to the doctor, ladies. Get your annual checkups, the pap smears, and all of that, because I know some young women who have died from cervical cancer at a young age. And you know, excuse me, us as black women, we are prone to have fibroid tumors. They're not cancerous, but they bothersome as hell. And they can have other issues,
Yeah.
cause other issues in your body. So please, I just urge men and women, please to go get your checkups. Us as African Americans, we do not care enough about our health, our mental health, our physical health. We need to replenish, and we also need to check on ourselves and make sure that we are good. Congratulations, girl.
Thank
You
you. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
You won, girl. You go. And look, we gonna talk about when you gotta go get it, because Leaf Therapy, she's back and forth out of town, so she'll be here. I think the second week in November or the first week in November. So, girl, I'm going to give me a massage too, girl, just because I want one though. So let's probably
We can
link
go
up.
get it together. Right. We can get it
We
together.
gonna link up, and we gonna go get us. Look, we gonna get us a little cocktail, have us a little wine or something. Then we gonna go ahead and go get us one, G,
Okay, I got you.
on everything. Hey, 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 hey. I'm so happy for you. I love my job. I thank you,
Thank you.
God. Thank you, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. To God be the glory. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Go ahead.
I'm so blessed. And I get opportunities like this to do things like this. Man, I thank God, man. God is so good and so able. That's why I love my job. It's not easy. People think it's so easy. It's not easy. But this is like the rewards that we get from being on the radio, being able to touch people like this. Speaking of which, y'all, don't forget Franksgiving is coming. I'm doing it again this year, courtesy of Ada S. McKinley Head Start. We are gifting someone $250. All you got to do is go on my Instagram, FrankRob107. You can see a flyer. And all you got to do is tell us why this would really help you. Love y'all too, man. This will really help you have a great Thanksgiving. Go on my Instagram, FrankRob107. It's all about Frank's giving back, making somebody's Thanksgiving better.
That's
Thank you, Double L. I love you. with your pretty chocolate self, girl.
You're welcome. I love you too.
I used to want a gap in between my teeth when I was little. I used to take foil and put it right there. So I can have a gap too, because I think gaps are so pretty. Because my cousin, she was so gorgeous to me growing up, and she had a gap, and I used to want to be her, because she was my big cousin. She was so pretty, so I used to put gun right there. So you so fat and chocolate girl. Chicago, thank you again for sticking in there, man. Next week we back at it. I don't know. I can't tell you who I'm having next week. I might have a super duper special guest next week for Thick Girl Thursday. I'm working on it right now. But man, thank you again, Lisa, for sharing your story. You are amazing. You are a superhero. And if it's one thing you want to leave us with, what's that?
Go to the doctor. Get checked out. That's it.
Period.
All right.
Chicago,
I'm going to text your phone.
Huh?
I'm going to text you.
Yeah, text my phone so we can talk. Because I got to tell you what you got to do to get all your goodies, girl. Yeah!
All right.
For the win!
Hey,
For the win! Hey. Period. Thank you, Chicago. I love y'all, man. Wear masks. Numbers is going back up. Love each other. Put the guns down. Pick up the bag. Please. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Take care of yourself. Love one another and put God first. I love y'all.
Love you
See
too.
y'all next week. All right. Don't forget to text me, girl.
I'm not.
All right. See y'all. Bye, Dorothy. Bye, the church. Bye, everybody.